today we've been talking with the residents of Anderson about the two proposed intersections we have going on, one at Kings Road and Brown Road, and one at Cathey and Harris Bridge intersection. We want to relocate that intersection where it comes into Concord. And a lot of people have been concerned about affecting their property. These roundabouts actually have a smaller footprint as far as affecting property owners around the intersection. If we put in a red light, generally we have to buy extra property to put in turn lanes, go further back with those tapers as they come into the intersection. So this is a minimal impact on property owners as they come up to the roundabout. Statewide, we've got 16 roundabouts we've already constructed. 9 we have statistics on for safety, and we've seen a 71% reduction in injuries. We've seen a 71% reduction in injuries with property damage, and we've seen a 100% reduction in fatalities at those intersections. These intersections numbers safety-wise aren't as high as far as the accidents we've had so far, but we do anticipate seeing those numbers drop by those percentage points. These intersections are being put mainly for alleviation of traffic congestion and backups.
It will change all of it, and it's curving around. Are there any way to stop it?
I would encourage you, we have comment forms.
The main concern that we've heard expressed is the ability to get foot and bicycle and maybe wheelchair traffic through the circle where they can negotiate it safely without impeding the traveling public and themselves. That's the biggest concern I've heard. The one at Kings Road and Brown Road is absolutely not needed right now. We've actually been requesting one to be reviewed. Maybe it's the answer to the issues over Crestview, Midway, and Harris Bridge. Certain times during the day, traffic's backed up half a mile in any direction. And from like 2:30 till 6:30 every night, it's a nightmare getting through that intersection. So we're thinking that might work. The Kays who own property there have indicated that they would cooperate. Of course, they won't give land, nobody's going to give it, but they would cooperate, and they thought it might be a good idea.
The East-West Connector, one of the big rationales for the East-West Connector was to take the traffic off of Brown Road, Kings Road, and it's done that. The traffic flow is way down. And this, I have heard numbers as high as $2.2 million to put this in. It's a waste of money. It's an 80-20 match. Feds put in 80%, the state puts in 20. I said, if it's $2.2 million, give the county that $440,000 that the state's putting in. We'll pave roads. We need to fix roads up around here. We don't need something else built that has to be maintained that's not necessary anymore. The road, something definitely needs to be done over there because it's a weird set off with Harris Bridge. They may need a roundabout over there, but the other thing they could do is if they would straighten Cathey Road out to where it runs directly into Harris Bridge, so you'd have a 4-way perpendicular area, that would be okay because that'd take that blind spot out. That might be sufficient over there. Or they might need a roundabout. I won't argue about that one, but I do believe the one at Brown Road and Kings Road is a real waste of money.